Alright guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Now I know I haven't uploaded in about 8 months. If you saw my last video that I actually uploaded on my K3 Play channel, I said that this would be my last video for a while. I didn't expect it to be 8 months. But anyway, we're back here playing some more Pokemon Leaf Green and Fire Red. So I think we're going to try to do what I said back in the day, where I want to start from the first Pokemon game and try to finish off to the very last Pokemon game so we can have a full Pokemon series. So I think that's what we're going to try to do. So we're going to start off the series with Pokemon Leaf Green and Fire Red because that is the original. And then we'll move on to, whatchamacallit, Ruby and Sapphire and, all the other games after that. So anyway, let's get on with the game. We are currently playing Leaf Green because I haven't really played much of Leaf Green. I usually play Fire Red, so that's why I switched it up. So we can play some Leaf Green, which does have a little bit of a downside to it because we can't get Nidoking, we can get Nidoqueen. So we have to, deal with that stuff. But it doesn't really matter. Anyway, we are a boy. We're going to put our name as Ham just because, that is our name on our main channel. If you want to subscribe to my main channel, you can go ahead down in the description, or you can go up to my banner and you can see my original or my first YouTube channel name up there. So you can go there and subscribe and do all that stuff. Anyway, enough talking about that. Let's continue on with this Let's Play. We're gonna name him. His name's Gary, but we'll name him Kenny. So we'll just name him that for now. Anyway, now that we do that, we can get our journey started. And now I'm gonna let Siri pick my Pokemon, because if you guys don't know, and if you do have a iPhone, you can ask Siri to pick a number between, whatever you want her to pick, and she could pick it. So I'm gonna ask her to pick a number between 1 and 3, and whatever she picks is what we're going to be starting with for this Let's Play. So anyway, let's grab that potion in our little PC right there, and let's head out into the out into the wilderness here, and get our journey started. So let's come up here, try to get Professor Oak to come down, or come over to us, and then we'll get Siri all ready, see who we are going to start off our first video with. So if you guys do end up liking this video, leave a like on a comment if you want to see more episodes of it. I know I'm going to upload more with, whether or not you guys say that, or comment that you want me to or not. So if you like them, then all you have to do is wait a few days and then there'll be another episode up. So anyway, I have to talk to Professor Oak, and he's going to give us our first Pokeball, but of course our rival has to be the way he is, and he's going to get one too, which sucks because, he always picks the one that's better against yours. So anyway, here we go. Let's stand right here in the middle, and let's grab Siri. Here we go. Pick a number 1 through 3.
I'm not sure I understand.
Pick a number 1 through 3.
I'm sorry.
Pick a number 1 through 3.
I'm sorry.
Well, Siri's not working for some reason. Pick a number 1 through 3.
That would be 3.
Alright, well, she did it after a while, and she ended up picking Charmander, if I believe so. There he is. Sorry about, her not working. iPhone's pretty dumb, not gonna lie. So, anyway, we got our first Pokemon, which is Charmander. She actually picked a decent Pokemon, so I'm not too bad, even though, she took a while to tell us our answer, or her answer. So anyway, he's going to go ahead and pick Squirtle, which isn't going to be too much of a threat because we can get a whole bunch of Pokemon that is going to counter his Squirtle. So anyway, let's come down here and get our first battle going. Now, I've only lost to him probably about, less than 5 times. Yes, I've lost to him. Might be funny to some. Some people might have not lost to him, but it's whenever they keep using growl or withdraw or something that lowers your attack or your defense. It's always annoying. So anyway, let's get on going. They're telling us how to do everything and what everything means and how much money we'll end up getting. So it's 2017. I think everyone at least knows how to play Pokemon. If not, then you could learn how to right here. So anyway, let's use Scratch against him. See how much it does. It's gonna do not a lot of damage, but it's a decent amount. Use Tail Whip, which is gonna lower our defense, so we don't have to really worry about Squirtle until he has Withdraw, because that's gonna take forever to knock out. So he's gonna keep lowering that, but as you guys can see, he's already almost down to half. So Squirtle is pretty much done with now, unless if he gets a critical hit right here, which no, it's not going to happen. Anyway, one more hit for us, and he should go down. Are you kidding me? Are you honestly kidding me right now? Are you honestly kidding me? What? I was just talking about how I only lost to him like less than 5 times. And we just lost to him. Oh my god. All we had to do is have one more hit. We could have knocked him out. One more hit. Of course he gets a critical. I knew it. I felt like he would, and oh my god. Well, we lost our first battle. Yep, we lost our first battle, which sucks. Yeah, anyway, let's continue on with the journey. Now we have to come up here, talk to her, and then we have to head all the way up to Viridian City to grab Professor Oak's Parasol. I believe it's called a Parasol, I'm not too sure. And then return that to him so we can get our Pokeballs and our Pokédex. Anyway, let's come over here, talk to this guy real quick, grab another free potion. Because, potions are always good at this point of the game. They're actually pretty well for the whole entire game, so start gathering up some of those earlier on, and let's try to make it up here without any battles. Actually, I wouldn't mind battles because we lost that first battle, which kind of sucks, so here we go. Let's see what we can get. It's going to be a level 3 Rattata. Yep, level 3. So we are going to eventually catch one of these guys, not to have on our team, just for the HM's cut, because I don't want to, teach any of my guys cut, because, it's not that great of a move. Anyway, got him all the way down to the red. He's going to use Tail Whip, which shouldn't do, nothing to us because he's not going to hurt us. So down goes Rattata. Let's see. Probably going to get about 24 points. Yeah, 24 experience, which is going to get us up to half. Not too bad at all. We could be level 6 by now, but, had to have that stupid critical. So here we are in Viridian City. We don't need to get healed. We haven't got hurt, so let's just go over here, grab Professor Oak's Parasol, and we'll head back down to him and grab our Pokédex and our Pokéballs, and I think we'll call it for episode 1 there. So, Parasol, there we go. Grab that. I don't know why Professor Oak couldn't, just walk all the way up here on his own, but, that's how the story goes, so I do everything for him, and not walk into trees. So, we're going to walk through the grass all the way back, just because we didn't level up, so try to do some of this a little bit. Here's Pidgey. Now, Pidgeot, I think Pidgeot is the final evolution of Pidgey. I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that, but I don't think we're going to use him. I usually try to get a flying type early on for flying everything, and I usually end up using it on my team, but I don't know. I mean, Charmander's going to evolve into Charizard, and he'll have, he can learn Fly, so I'm not too sure if I'm going to catch a Pidgey, just because we'll have Charizard on the team now. If we didn't have Charmander, then I would probably end up catching him, but we don't have another Pokemon, so level 3 Pidgey this time, which is actually going to get us up to level 6, and I don't think we learned anything. I didn't do anything at level 3 Pidgey, surprisingly. It's going to take, might actually take 2 more hits, which is not the greatest, so actually we get it down. So that's going to be helpful. Let's see what our stats are going to be. If we can see them without skipping them. Here's what we gained, and now that's what we're at. So 13 speed, attack's only 9, so it's actually not the greatest Charmander that we can get. So anyway, let's head back in here, and we'll talk to Professor Oak, give him his parcel, and then we'll obtain our Pokeballs and our Pokédex to start the actual journey. So there we go. We gave him this parcel. Now Kenny has to come back in here, and then he remembers that he has those Pokédex and our Pokeballs waiting for us. So here we go. Once he grabs them, if he can. Come on. What are you doing? There we go. Got our Pokédex. And we got our Pokeballs. There we go. So now in the newer games you get, I believe, 10 Pokeballs to start off with, and which is a lot better than what, the older games did, like 5 Pokeballs. So yeah, anyway, once we wait for him to finish talking to Kenny, then we will probably call it off right there. So stop talking to him. We're gonna go grab his sister, or we're gonna go talk to his sister and grab her town map, or his town map, whatever you want to say, and then we'll end it. Just because I usually do end up forgetting to grab it, so grab it now, then I shouldn't forget since we already have it. So anyway, come over here, talk to my grandpa. Asked you to run an errand. Oh, he's talking about the professor. Anyway, we obtained the town map from Daisy, and now we can see the town map whenever we want to. So that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you all enjoyed Pokemon Leaf Green and Fire Red episode number 1. In the next episode, we'll continue on up to Viridian City, keep training our Pokemon up to a higher level, and then I think we might take on our rival for the second time. I'm not too sure. We might wait until we get up to Pewter City so we can take on the gym leader and all that good stuff. So anyway, guys, like I said, that's it, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace.